tracking down the back straightaway. With some heavy damage to the front bumper of that number 4 car. Break for Derek from Vice Grip Garage. JH Diesel is Gainesville ahead of the garage. Loving what he's seeing, and we're coming to the line just 2 laps.
Oh, yeah.
So much better. No, you hate this song.
If you have a reserved seat, but you don't know what seat number is yours, just head back out the ticket booth, and the first window to the right is a will call window. They'll give you a little envelope. You'll have your seat number, then you don't have to fight for a seat. So if you bought a reserved seat, just head on out to ticket booth. Get underway, doing again. Way to go, the restart process. Here we go, standing out 3 and 4 wide already. Also into the small back, and you can see where the gap is for already. That back is going to right there. Back Walker going to try to get his foot handed to it. Can't quite get there just yet. Look at Ty Braun on the inside. Contact with the garage. Right ahead of some debris that may have jumped up into the racing group. The downside to a track like this is it's such a wide racing group that you use so much part of the track. If you do have any bit of debris, it's very hard to let out. Gotcha, makes sense. You're right. We've seen it. We've seen a car from wide, intentionally, unintentionally, or simply using a wide sweeping racing ladder up the course. The racing by maybe drivers are like, oh, you're off about 2 or 3 lanes up. No, it's everywhere. Everywhere. It is literally everywhere. Again, they're checking the back straightaway, and you can see some things sitting down in the middle of the back straightaway. Actually, kind of getting up here, but again, wheels down, double up, ready to try to get back to racing again. Ready to start going outside. Can he get another one here tonight? That $10,000 prize. Green flag is out, and we are underway in our first of 2 freestyle races. Something tells me Travis Hyder, he is not going to stay back at the back of the field very long. He's already made his way to 4th, already halfway down the back straightaway, battling for 3rd. The only races he's not won this year got a mechanical issue.
Mechanical issues, and it looks like problems early on here for double zero. Andrew Duran, and he's already hit the access road from pit lane as lap number 1. Just a little bit, not quite enough to open the door for Walker just yet, but they've got to get moving. Here comes Hydar.
That Walker posted up Hydar. So this is a very, very short race. To your point, only 5 laps, so look at him nose to tail and not into turn 3.
No time, brother. Slide one throw forward there to the 15, sends him up the racetrack. His race leader coming out of Ford, so we thought, but have the problems on the inside. Walker trying to gather it back up. All racetrack down there on the inside. Hopefully that's the team. Ivar taking a little time back up from 0-1. As Walker just takes over that top spot. Here comes Ivar for second.
Yeah, for a minute there, Hydar had nowhere to go. They were running side by side as we've got the white flag. 1 lap to go. Can Hydar get underneath in 1 and 2? Looks like he's going to do maybe a little side shot. See what he'll do down the back straight. number 1 for the street stock.
That is certainly going to be somebody to keep an eye on. 7 feature wins and very earlier in practice. Second quick.
We're going to have number 14, Sean Monahan out of Water.
I got my start back from Birmingham, Alabama. First race car worked on a street stock, then my hand drove.
We certainly love the street stocks, and so do the fans here at Stafford. Already trouble right out of the gate. The 14 car almost
Bobby Sturz going from first almost to first. It's not much going to get before Purple left. Down the back stretch into 3.
but under pressure from the 14 of Sean Monahan. Monahan showed a lot of speed earlier in practice, and so did that third place car. Here comes the 80 of Tyler Prix.
Yeah, I saw the last time.
Big time loose there in the middle of the corner with the 84, but Monahan struggled just a little bit as well. How about that side-by-side battle back there for 5th? You got the
Tyler Trott at 80 back there in 3rd. Got a good run through the middle, turn 3 and 4. Pretty loose off turn 4 though, and he's gonna give up a lot of speed down the front straightaway.
Bring it into the infield. We're going to stay green, 3 laps complete. Coming to the white flag this time by. Can Burt Willett hold on one final time? He's opened up about a 4-car length advantage over the 14 of Sean Monahan.
He has moved into 4th place. He's going to look to the inside, trying to get that 3rd position away. They'll be coming back to the checkered flag this time.
Side by side for 3rd. Start's going to back off as they head into turns 3 and 4. And one final time coming by to see the checkered flag is going to be your winner, the number 84 of Burt Willett, as he'll take heat race number 2. Street stock holding on to 14 of Sean Monahan. Tyler Trott's going to finish in. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the New England 900. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the New England 900 live stream. Welcome to Stafford Motor Speedway. All right, this is a very crucial moment, okay? Every time we travel to an event, that video follows. We open it up with the crowd yelling, "Hell yeah, brother," okay? So I'm gonna count it out, and you guys gotta say, "Hell yeah, brother," the absolute loudest you possibly can for the intro of this video. All right? Ready? It's only 1, 2, 3. Holy, that might be the best one yet. Damn. Wow. I gotta say, guys, the people I met today, you were some of the kindest, most respectful people I've met in, I guess, 7 years of doing this. So thank you guys for being so awesome. It's the first time we've ever been to this side of the country, and I'm blown away. We have a sold-out show tonight at Stafford Motor Speedway. Now, I know we haven't shown you guys anything yet, but you think we should come back next year? Anybody interested in a good fireworks show tonight? All right, quick schedule of events. We got those vans free. You guys ever seen minivans fly through the air? You're gonna tonight. We got free stuff. We've also got qualifying and 90 laps of Crown Vic racing. Followed up by, I don't know if I should fully personally guarantee this, but I'm going to say, I'll put a 99% guarantee on the fact that you're going to see the best fireworks show tonight you've seen in your whole life. Okay?
Since we didn't get to stay at Six Flags.
We're trying to turn that up, so I hope I don't disappoint that factor. All right, without further ado, we're going to bring in these cars and start doing some qualifying. So I'm going to hand it up to the booth. Let's do some racing.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, once again to Stafford Speedway. We're going to have our first car going up. Looks like our first qualifying today. All the time, let's go away.
When you think about it, this trail is, and this half-mile racetrack, it's pretty long straightaway. I want you to know that outside, they have about 90 seconds in town, but you have to be careful. You don't want to use it all up in qualifying, so you want to start it with the front and save some of that race.
Yeah, try to save it for How about we got the Jack Stand doing things in the house here tonight? Jack Stand behind the wheel of the number 69, 5-career top 10 finish. Coming off of the But of note for this 88 car, that is not the same car that he won the Prix 500 with. That's also pretty bad record. He can carry it. Rock here tonight. And another driver to keep an eye on. Garrett is right in the garage. The 979.
They'll learn.
How about this? Don't forget about the world. He's out there trying to get it done. Time on is doing up top 5. Going out in front. And Rocket up. Actually, second. Larry, how about Roman now? Led the Indy 800 and ran out of gas while leading. Did get Greg Biffle to come over and run the year 9 Stafford, but Greg is going to be able to be here in time for qualifying on that.
Yeah, I think that we may only see
That, honestly, I think, I don't even know if you can call it a dark horse. How about another driver that's had a great run in the past? That's the driver number 33, Brent from PFID, 2020 winner, 24 hours. Mullen got 5 career top 10, 4 top 5, 4 third positions, 3 by rebound after
Yeah, Brent fuel injection on all types of hot rods from north of Denver, Colorado.
And another driver that's making their debut with your first ever car Prix studio. That 530 car line, I say that. That's from PFI. Goes up to second quick. 26.524 to 56. Going wheel to wheel with 3-time NASCAR Cup Series kids. And speeding at a racetrack where we probably have 5,000 laps. That Jack Walker got to do it this year.
That's something you'll expect to see how it brings on.
They might have a placard put up in the house. That's off the generation. Zach is going to try to go back to back. He's got cars on track in our final qualifying session. And there you see, amazing that this year's KSR is very, very nice travel window. He's got 4 career wins in these two racing events, including the 2021 Prix 500. And we've got a car that's gone around and qualified, and there you talked about how there's 5 drivers. I see him down there on the quarterly power. Number 1 right over the track. Yeah, we need some level to the base. Snowboarding, surfing, the park field. Who likes to see a lot of passing? That's right. So do I. And I'm number 7, so this is only going to hurt me. But it's going to hurt LS George a lot worse. We're inverting the field. Come here, buddy. All the way through here, taking part of NASCAR back in 1959. Feature event underway. Pace car heading towards the pit road, and we are ready to get things underway. Travis Hydar and Johnny Walker bring it to the green. Green flag is out. The street stocks are underway at Stafford. Side-by-side battle behind them for third. You have the P4 of Burt Millette trying to hold on to that third spot. Side-by-side racing back through the rest of the field. We got them back there battling with 8. There's 3 wide, 4 wide. They know this is a short race. You've got to go. Single file race up front, little sideways there, coming out of turn number 4 with the number 4. Looks like a little bit of contact, but it was hard racing there with the 33 of Caprio, but it's the 14 that's in the line, and it goes around and it's on under the yellow.
Hydar get out there, and it's going to be color me gone. So I look for him to be pretty aggressive on this restart.
Back to restart though, green flag is back out, and a pretty good start for Walker on the outside for
Locked it up, and somehow everybody makes it through side by side for fifth. That's Obi down, or Obi on the inside of the number. His way up the fourth, now trying to keep it inside for third. As you see some great battles going on there it is. They finally have some caution. Neither one of those drivers got no one sitting on the infield track. Let's keep an eye on the inside of the second row. That 56 car, Bobby Sucker third. He had made some moves after that last car. Right back down and get a nice rotation. He's able to pick the throttle up, but can he do anything with Travis Hydar now in that 11 car?
The 56 are definitely on the free side. Number 3, Caprio on the inside of Monahan, leaning on each other for fifth. Everybody else in the rest of the field kind of keeping an eye on those two. Right in front. High though, that 15 on Monahan. Coming off the back of that 14. He's definitely got a tire run, and we got a car going around off the floor. Right to the rest of the field. Everybody's standing away. Yeah, I wasn't sure that. Car going around, one of our top 5 cars over in turn number 4.
Watch out.
You're going to be high though. You got to feed him right here. You're going to have to feed him on this restart.
Field works their way out of turn number 4. 8 laps to go in our 25-lap Street Stock feature. Contact the wood on the side battle for third.
Yeah, sure got to it going down the back straightaway. $1,000 payday, a big one for the Prix here tonight at Stafford. Johnny Walker trying to hang on to that third spot like Caprio battling. Got to happen over here.
I don't think they're going to play nice anymore. Lights are out on the speedway, and we're going to go back to green. Elbows out racing for the next 6 laps at $1,000 and a great start for Nascar. 3 wide down to turn 1. Big time pop. Going to go from second all the way back to third. There he comes down on the bottom all the way through.
Set him off for that.
Nowhere nowhere was the 36 car, and the 36 of David Mason Jr. Nowhere to go, made pretty heavy contact with the right front of this Nascar. Yeah. $1,000 to give out to Travis Hydar, and Johnny Walker going to try to settle it. Green is out once again.
Johnny Walker got a good reach on him. Right to the point. Rotate. Full way. About 50
inside of the 01. They may have touched again. Here comes Monahan again on the inside. He wants that runner-up spot. Can he chase down the 11 and Travis Hydar? Monahan got what a recovery. Remember, he had to go back to the field, had to be involved in an earlier incident, and worked his way all the way up to second, keeping an eye down. Earlier on, faded here at the closing lap. Couple of two go.
See that 84 car Biffle there? He's starting the fourth. He's on again.
Power down, and the white flag waves for Travis Hydar. $1,000 going to Travis Hydar. He wins for 25 laps.
Down at the Freedom Factory in November, there were a couple of them. They were hitting so hard using the jump that the rear end came completely out from under.
Busted radiator. Removed.
All right. I love the fact when we asked Cleetus how many laps, he said it's a fluid situation.
Yeah,
it's kind of a fluid situation.
8-ish, 10-ish, you know, something like that. All right, we do a countdown for this one. This is when fan participation not only is appreciated, but it's kind of necessary. So once again, I'm going to ask you, Stafford Motor Speedway, y'all ready for some fan Prix? All right, let's count them down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's fan Prix time.
What we call a standing start. No pace laps for the Van Prix.
Listen, just because it's Van Prix doesn't mean we're not sophisticated. We can and we've got problems. What is going on? The 199 can't even get across the start finish line. First time hits the ramp.
There were 2 or 3 of them that went across the ramp that time.
Well, the 80 has said, you know what, I'm going to get it out of the way right out of the gate, and getting turned around, you've got obstacles all over the place. And a head-on collision there as the 369 of Angus Jake Shearbrook, our winner from Indy, having trouble. And we'll see if anybody's a little bit more aggressive or a little bit more conservative rather this time and tries to stay away from that ramp. It looks like everybody opted to skip it this time.
Well, in the instance of 169, Banks is leading this race with a 32-car Speedy Comp van, I might add, running second. We got them scattered all over the front straightaway.
So we've got 2 vans that are blocking traffic that have made things even more narrow. The number 1 of Christian Arhart just hit the ramp and made it through, making heavy contact over there in turns 3 and 4. I mean, Larry, it's hard to keep up with, but I mean, we're dumping radiator fluid all over the place. There's water getting poured out of the bottom of the van, and we
we're just barely getting this thing started. And right now, the leader, that 169 Bank, Jake Sherbrooke, in the 369, giving him a very tough time as a lap van right now.
Well, and we may have an issue here. The jump has been moved on the back straightaway. I'm not sure if we're going to have to bring out a yellow or a red flag here, because now that jump is pointed straight towards the infield as the 169 of Banks hits the jump.
He made it work. There goes the 32 van, Speedy Cop.
Speedy Cop getting by, and this time by, Banks is getting a high five from our flagman AJ, as that indicates we think we're going to have 5 laps to go. But how about the number 1 bus of Earnhardt? He has just continued to hit the ramp. He said, you know what, I hit it once, I might as well just keep doing it.
And I don't know what the number, I don't know who's driving the blue van, but it has taken a beating from that one van.
Happened from the roof coming by, and that one van, I don't know how there's any water pressure left in that thing at all, and he's just going to hit the ramp again. There goes the back bumper.
Lost a bunch of stuff out of the back of it that time, once the van did.
Yeah, I don't think these things are going to be used at the grocery dinner anytime soon, and you certainly don't want this thing coming to soccer practice.
We'll just call this the blue van on the front straightaway right now. No name, no number.
Boy, this thing is got going right now. I mean, he's got a pretty big advantage, and Earnhardt just continues to pummel that ramp back there at this point. With the way some of these vans are starting to drop, if you're Banks, you just got to try to bring it home here at this point. He's got a 3-lap advantage right now over the rest of the field based off our time in the scoring.
We have half the vans still running. We've got 4 vans running. We've got 4 scattered around the racetrack.
Jake Sherbrooke, I thought, was about to barrel roll last time we were in. There goes the wall.
no.
I don't think that thing's going to make it any further. But what do I know?
Completely lost the rear bumper. There's 4 parts and pieces over in turn 3 that you can even check.
Where the Wisconsin will just serve us. That's normally what it ends up looking like. And I feel bad for the crew that's going to have to run this stuff. They're going to hurt the motion on here. White flag is out. Banks is going to get around one more time.
These 2 vans on the back straightaway, they may have something to say about you making it.
One able to go over one more time. I'm pretty sure if there was a winner for who hit the ramp the most time, it was that number 1. But for Banks, the 169, one final time through turn number 4, back onto the front stretch. Your winner, the 169 of Banks.
That was quite a shit.
That's what it's all about. Yeah, we'll get ready. You know what, I won this thing. Let's try to make sure there's no way. Trying to put that van out of his vision.
The airbags went off in the side of the car.
And I think that last jump might have been. Well, he got out of the van and ran. The last time of that blue van destroyed the whole front end of that thing. I mean, all the lights and everything. Not anymore.
So James Sherbrooke in that 369 didn't jump the last time down the back straightaway. Now he is just up there behind the winner. Banks in the 169.
See if he's going to climb out. There's Banks hopping out the back, and he's going to get a ride over here to the start-finish line. Make some noise, Stafford Speedway. Your winner, Banks, getting a ride. And the rock is red glare. Someone's bursting in air. Gave proof to the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the sunset, off to the west. We are ready to usher in the men. Cars here at one of the historic racetracks in all of New England and all of the country, Stafford Speedway. Lights are coming out, and we are ready to go.
Just saw fireworks there in the infield. I promise you, there'll be fireworks probably down in turn 1 and 2 after they take the green flag.
There will be fireworks aplenty here in the inaugural running of the New England 900. Pace car heads for the infield. Fans begin to rise to their feet. And here we go for the first time at Stafford Speedway. The New England 900 is underway. The green is out. Look at that's so racing at Stafford Speedway, boys and girls. Down they go into 1 and 2. Right out of the gate, it's Roman Atwood. Quickly to the race lead. Forrest having issues with Forrest losing his way up the racetrack, and he's going to drop all the way to the tail end of the field. New challenger up front at KSR. Kevin Smith on the rear bumper of Roman Atwood as they come by for the first time at full speed.
Saw Robbie Layton in that 42 car. He was all the way up on the high side, battling for the third position. They go back off in turn 22.
Race leader is the 78 of Kevin Smith as we see from the drone flying high behind the number 78. You see them work their way down the back straightaway here at Stafford Speedway as they work their way down into turns 3 and 4. Kevin Smith with a pretty nice lead built out front already as they are scrapping behind him. Roman Atwood trying to hold off the 661. Doctor's order 2. He's all the way up into 4th already.
Just remember though, Kevin Smith, KSR, you interviewed down there, Jason, on the grid. A backup car, and we weren't sure if Kevin was going to make it here or not, had travel issues today.
It has been quite the day for Kevin Smith, and it's quite the day here for several of our drivers mid-pack. There you see Cleetus, Jack Van Jimmy, and Robbie Layton. A little 3-wide action. Looks like they're making a full contact there, and it looks like front here. Short, battling side by side with Roman Atwood as Dr. Parker's got that right rear fender hanging off just a little bit. Kevin Smith, loving what he's seeing behind him with all that side by side racing.
Well, 7 car, Parker, Cleetus' brother, Parker pointed out that about every panel on that car was already bent. Now, to your point, he's got the rear bumper about to fall off.
He's just trying to narrow it up a little bit, trying to straighten up the side panels. Jim York got 6 times sideways, it looked like that time. Coming down to the 4, a little pressure from behind now as the 1-3 gets close in. Again, continuing to spread out there. Excuse me, that's going to be 13. Tommy Epgab there, applying some pressure to the 6 1 and 4. And we got a car going around mid-pack that looks like Kyle Wade of the Boosted Boys, and the yellow flag is coming out. Our first yellow, just 5 laps. Number 5 tonight, and I had asked him before for him to win the inaugural New England 900. We've got a good start so far. Ready to go back to green. They work their way towards the restart zone. The green flag waits. Kevin Smith and Dr. Parker down the front stretch towards turn 1.
Dr. Parker, that 7 car, got a really good restart. In fact, he looks like he's working on taking the lead over the outside through 1 and 2. Here comes Kevin Smith fighting back on the bottom.
There goes that on the bottom of the racetrack. And Kevin Smith doing a little bit of homework early on here, making sure that the bottom is where you want to be on the restart. Dr. Parker goes way up the racetrack, but he's going to keep the momentum wound up. It's going to be Kevin Smith at the line by a little bit more than half a car length. He'll try to clear the momentum. Turns 1 and 2. And how about Jim York? How in the heck is he even out there? And he's running side by side with second right now with Dr. Parker.
But you just saw it, 1 and 2 from this overhead view, how he was working the apron, especially from the middle of 1 and 2 off.
They come off of turn number 4. There you see great side-by-side racing for second and third. Everybody else in a single file for the next 4 or 5 cars. There you see the whole gaggle of cars. That's either around about the 8th and 9th position. James Diesel and Derek Price in the ride. Right in front of Jackson with the rest of the field. I see them as they work their way up through the field. Started a little bit deeper, and keep an eye there.
There goes Greg Biffle on the outside of the number 7. He's starting to work his way up through the field.
Just picking them off one at a time on that Greg Biffle.
Jimmy Oaks in the middle of a 3-wide sandwich there with 3 to 5 runners. On the inside, ready to be up on a little side move out of the bottom. He gathers it back up again. Jimmy Oaks got hit a little bit there, coming off the turn number 2, that outside wall. Some gets in a hurry if you're not careful. 3 wide again into 3 and 4.
Yeah, this is a battle from 7th to about 12th or 13th. This gaggle of cars coming off turn 4.
Remember, a lot of these guys are the cars that started behind the field now. Gathers it up. There's White Trip Garage on the inside, and I tell you what, you're talking about how the bottom was the place to be. A driver that's making it work on the outside is Greg Biffle. He's made several passes on the outside as he continues to work his way up through the field, and by running that outside line, he's not going to wear that right front end or tire out as well.
You've got to try to go where they're not.
Jimmy contact, went from TFI speed and LS George down into the grass. Can they gather it up and will we stand green? Yes, we will.
He throws that thing all the way down the back straightaway, to the left, to the right, sideways. I have no idea how he saved that race.
LS George might have been fastest earlier in qualifying, but he has got it to work that out for him. 18 on the Speedway. Did a great job of gathering it back up to the
Looks like he's playing for the mosquitoes.
I would say the engine has expired on the 24 machine, and we're going to need to probably put the yellow flag out here if the 24 can get down to the bottom of the racetrack. I'll be very curious to see what fluid is on the racetrack, if there's even any fluid left in it.
Yeah, you just wonder. Remember Cleetus McFarland earlier was telling us about these cars overheating at these bigger tracks? It makes me wonder, did they finally just cook the engine in that 24 car Kyle Boostable?
Kyle started.
Race, he actually picked himself to finish 3rd. He picked Derek, Vice Derek has been
If
so
Cleetus wins,
close.
he's going to get the
Runner-up in
10.
It feels like he had one slip away from him earlier this year at the Freedom 500. We'll see if he can work his way up through the field. He's still got a long way to go in this one as the green is back out. 7 laps to go. He's got 23 lead. Kevin Smith able to retake the race lead down the back straightaway. The battle is for 3rd. Cleetus McFarland on the inside of Tommy F. Trying to take that spot away. Behind him, Dr. Parker and Travis Pastrana, who started deep in the field, working his way up.
Yeah, we got a 3 wide for 2nd. Cleetus McFarland, he just started down into turn 1. Banked off the outside race car. He's going to take the 2nd and head it on the back straight.
He had that horn flaring as he came by the front stretch to let everybody know, here comes Cleetus up into 2nd and charging, and with his eyes set on the first place car of Kevin Smith. Side by side behind him for 3rd as the fans give a cheer for Cleetus as he moves to 2nd.
I'm pretty impressed with that 13 car. Yeah. Never raced the track. He's been running inside the top 3, top 4 since he dropped the green flag.
Very, very steady so far in this race, but again, it's a driver that doesn't have a ton of experience. We're going to see as the race continues on, as friction starts to show up, tires start to wear, is he able to hang on to it and stay up at the front of the field? There's Dr. Parker battling with Jim York. York restarts 2nd, all the way back to 5th, and now to Jeopardy is going for 6th. Travis Pastrana trying to push in. Ready to Pastrana, side 2nd. Now he's on the inside of Roman Atwood, and Atwood is sliding up through the field as he gets to the inside of Dr. Parker in a battle for 2nd. Dr. Parker making slight contact, and we have a yellow on the speedway with 34 laps complete. Head towards the restart zone.
And see what Cleetus McFarland can do in that 4 car. Restarting on the outside, they clear the restart box. Green flag, back racing.
Pretty good start there by KSR. Will Cleetus dive to the bottom and try to protect that 2nd spot? Does. Now Travis Pastrana, wheel to wheel with Tommy F. Kevin Smith sideways. Cleetus make contact.
That's exactly what Kevin Smith needs. He needs those two battling, but Cleetus will not go away. Right on the rear bumper of that 78 car, leader Kevin Smith.
And he's bringing Stafford Speedway along with him in his second. Kevin Smith goes from first to third, and as they come by the line to put lap 39, Cleetus leads into Stafford.
You know, we talked about Cleetus, the 2-mile winner and the 3-to-5 winner, but he's hard time in this race for the last year and a half or so.
He has not had the finishing on the results that he was getting. He is on a string of solid finishes, but is yet to get the victory lane since the 2023 Freedom 500. Battling right now with the 198 of Travis Pastrana. Pastrana gets a great run off of turn number 4. Sets Pastrana down the bottom and yes, he does. Now Cleetus tries to a little bit of a slingshot lead to try to drop down to the bottom. Can't make it work. He's great to the inside. Got it turn one. These drivers that have run a little bit higher and use that bottom slow and they all the way down the main trying to the low line around the racetrack. These two drivers continuing to swap the lead back and forth up front. How about at Stafford Speedway? What a show. Cleetus McFarland and Travis Pastrana lead the way.
And you got the battle before. The FDN, the 13 got pushed off 22 the last time. Greg Biffle at 70 up there battling on the outside.
Cleetus and Travis will battle it out for the race. Greg Biffle up into fourth. Kevin Smith still rides right there in third, and we got a car
another one
in the middle of the field. It's J.H. Diesel. J.H. Diesel up in smoke. He continues on, and I believe that car having some overheat
At the same look, it's a 24 car that maybe definitely in foot. It's going to get down the infield grass right now. We stay green, no crossing.
flag is out as our defending Freedom 500 champion is done.
I think they're worried about oil.
The yellow flag has come out once again. We saw this earlier. We're only halfway home, 45 laps to go. 2 cars are out of this one. 17 still remain on track. And the man himself, Cleetus McFarland, leads the way with Travis Pastrana. The 198 to the outside, and the green is underway, and the second half of the New England 900 gets underway.
Kevin Smith restarts from the inside of the second row. He stays with Cleetus. Pastrana fights from the outside. Through turn 22. Getting clear. Cleetus to get on the back step.
Pastrana just barely able to get out in front of the number 4 car, and here comes Cleetus charging back once again to the inside. Pastrana slides up the track. Cleetus plants the right foot, tries to get side by side for the race lead, but it's going to be Pastrana taking the top spot.
Greg Biffle, that 70 car, he got swept up high in 3 and 4 that last time. He's back in blue for the spot. In that 13.
All the way back up. Under contact, and Tommy Evia and Greg Biffle hit the outside wall. He drove Biffle right up into the outside wall, and the yellow flag is out. Tommy must not have known that Greg was there, and contact has been made, and I'll be curious to see how significant the distance to the inside of Pastrana. Man, Pastrana almost got a little bit of here. If you were talking about the front ends of these cars, careful, boys.
Yeah, that was about as close for Travis Pastrana that we the performance of Greg Biffle at 70. I think his damage pretty much fits the right front tire now, but we'll see.
See how that affects the handling of the race car. The race car is headed back into the engine. Only got 1 lap complete on that last run, so still 44 laps to go in this one. Cleetus McFarland, Travis Pastrana. Pastrana on the inside, elects the bottom as the race leader, and he goes side by side with Cleetus. He's in turn 1 and 2. Kind of had to catch him a little bit, shoved up the racetrack a little bit. Pastrana all the way down to the bottom of the racetrack. He's going to maintain the race. Here comes Kevin Smith for second.
And Kevin Smith has made his way back up in there, as well as the 7 car, Parker Keith and Turbo. He's tracked the top 5. So contact 3 wide through turning 4, though.
3 wide and up the middle goes Roman Apple with 5 broad to the inside. car. And here's Ty Braun cracking the top 5 for the first time tonight.
Love this drone shot. Tells you a lot about where these race cars are running and kind of how they're against what's the balance.
Fourth ahead of Ty Braun. He got a car getting sideways in the middle of 3 and 4 with the 76 of Jimmy Oaks. He's going to lose several spots, and he's got contact with the 33 of Brent from PFI.
Just about got him to Greg Biffle, that 70 car there on the outside. And Greg was picking him up and laying him down to long that happened. Got to the inside of the start down the front straightaway. Now they're kind of locked together at first 1 and 2. Then I think he's going to get the run though off 1 and 2. Down the back six. He's going to win. It's trying to back to the lead with 38 laps to go.
Drifting through turns 1 and 2. You'll remember last year, Kevin Smith and Cleetus drove a Crown Vic around the Prix factory for 48 hours in a pretty heavy downpour. We got 1 lap behind the I remember watching this video and stuff a little bit of that year now.
Down to a stage, Ryan Smith in front of me going at it. Cleetus McFarland in that 4 car, he has worked his way right back to the back bumpers of these 2.
All 3 cars pretty close to each other. He's got a bit of gap back there. Trying to keep that straight all the way and
That's the one side outside of that, but we didn't have the cars that kind of got scattered out to get back on the fairly long straight back up.
Jimmy was in like
talk about running smaller tracks like the Prix back cars they go down bigger speedway here really does haven't quite had that long enough when you flag but anybody's game still anybody's right flag that kind of long game everything after the line you can be clear of the run or you get side by side, and Kevin Smith starting to pull away just a little bit. The race of the night so far has got to have been that battle between Cleetus and Travis. It's been going on now pretty much all race long. They're not going to right in front of Brent from PFI Speed is Dr. Parker, drives right to the inside, and here comes the Biff. Don't count him out just yet. Greg Biffle with less than 30 to go, trying to charge up through the field. It's a time run, and
top 5, but they're trying to battle the Sonic. That's for that 3rd spot.
Right now for the time being, and we've got trouble on the speedway, and a car has come to us. Friday night, Kevin Smith, Cleetus McFarland, 28 laps to go to settle it for the New England 900 to green is back out.
High run, and that 6 car started on the inside of the 6th row. Did not get a good restart. Boy, Cleetus McFarland did. Turns to the ball, 1-2, side by side on turn 2. And contact, and Kevin Smith goes around right in front of the rest of the field. Everyone having to take evasive maneuvers, everyone down to the grass. Jimmy Oaks makes heavy contact into the 78 of Kevin Smith. Zach Walker has gone around, and we are under yellow once again. Pretty rare. Started on the inside, second row, did not get a good restart. Let's see what he can do now. He's on the outside, row number 1.
Better start for Prix this time, but I mean, Kevin just got such a good jump. I really don't think there was a whole lot of time to do there.
Here comes Greg Biffle on the inside of Dr. Parker, trying to move back into the top 5.
Yeah, the 33 car, Brent with TSI, they opened the door in the middle going into 1 and 2, but he's now in the fire from Ty Ron. We got a spin there, the 18 car. That's Zach Walker, the winner from Indy, and the caution is out again. Caution on the substrate.
He had all sorts of issues in turn 3, 4, several cars.
For the infield, we're ready to go green with 27 laps to go at Stafford Speedway as the New England 900 gets ready to resume once again. Kevin Smith has been on it with these restarts, and what the heck is going on there on the outside? Cleetus McFarland has to back off as he looks to get a pretty good jump on that one.
He was trying to time it on the outside, but I will say, Kevin Smith brought him down really slow. He was all the way through the restart box before he fired off.
Slower restart there as everybody tried to time that start behind him. Up front, single file for the top 3. Here comes Greg Biffle. There you see Cleetus on the inside and Dr. Parker. Right behind the 1776 of Derek from Vice Grip Garage. That's 6, 7, and 8. Just outside the top 5.
Left guard, Kevin Smith, showed the way a bit of French from CFI Speedway on board. Sorry, Cleetus, not afraid still to go down to the bottom of the track and use that apron.
Yeah, we have single file now, all the way back to about 9th or 10th. Kevin Smith coming to 25 laps to go. About a 2 to 3 car length lead over there.
Dr. Parker, meanwhile, in a battle, Zach Walker trying to close in. Dr. Parker going to try to close him off down on the bottom. There goes Zach Walker, going to get 2 for 1. LS George and Dr. Parker making contact on the bottom.
Over that one in that yellow 77, he took advantage, passed the ball, drove away.
Trips up the racetrack. Here's the safer barrier contact. Jim York and Robbie Layton get together. Big time contact there.
They both get going though. We stay green.
Almost like a synchronized spin there as both drivers continue on. Looks like we're going to stay green for the time being. Both drivers have their nose. We'll go to the of the Prix factory.
Kevin Smith has driven away from Brent with CFI speed, but now Brent is keeping tempo, pulled back within about a car length and a half.
Yeah, that's only going to be about 3.5 tenths of a second on the stopwatch. Goes right in it. It's there. Pulls away. Time Ron is third. Ron's got a pretty good gap back in the Greg Biffle.
Especially gets down in the corner.
Car going around in the middle of 3 and 4. It's Travis Pastrana. Great shot from our drone. Able to capture that. And for Travis, he's able to turn it right around and continue on. We stay green.
That was courtesy of Cleetus McFarland.
That was Cleetus just kind of had a couple of instances. Let's see, he spun Kevin, spun Travis, and he spun the pace car. So, little housekeeping number 42, Robbie Layton, home show, the black flag, and he has gone into the infield. There you see the contact, Cleetus and Travis getting together. And Travis, I mean, he can drive anything. He got that thing turned right around, puts it right back in the gear, and
We didn't have to have it all done. No, that's pretty obvious. Yeah, pretty obvious.
as the yellow flag has come out, caution on the speedway.
with 10 laps to go. And there goes that big lead that KSR and 900.
Keep an eye on that third row, the outside. Cleetus McFarland back there. Trying to keep tempo and time this restart. Lags a little bit behind. Kevin Smith got an amazing restart though.
High run. Could not get going on that start, and he is going to drop back to fourth. Greg Biffle up to third. In the tire tracks, the Prix for PFI speed. Ron and Cleetus making contact down the back straightaway.
And Cleetus McFarland in that 4 car on the outside. They're still side by side. We're coming to 9 laps to go.
9 to go at the line. Time Ron and target sideways. There goes Jack and Jimmy. And now they got to pull out the yellow because he cannot get that thing straightened out. Jimmy's getting a little practice in for the burnout contest tomorrow, but unfortunately that is going to put us under the yellow once again. Only able to get 1 lap in. High Braun, Derek from Vice Garage up into the top 5. Pace car heads for the infield. We're ready to go back to green. 9 laps remaining in the New England 900. Kevin Smith leads them through the restart zone, and the green flag is back out. And again, Kevin Smith with a great restart.
And much to my surprise, Cleetus McFarland in the 4 did not get to this restart whatsoever. In fact, he's going to fall back to third, following the collection. Maybe a time run, but now he's stacking them up on the back step.
Brent from PFI Speed went all the way down on the bottom of the racetrack and could not make it work. It looks like the 33 might have a tire down. He's looking to try to get to the infield. Can't get that thing to turn. That left run might be down, and Brent from PFI Speed has gone from second all the way to the field. Looks like he's going to stop on the bottom of the racetrack, and he's not going to be able to get that thing back to the pit area. Outside of the front row with Ty Braun. And LS George, where did he come from? Up into 4th. Green is out, and again, KSR with a great start. Ty Braun just cannot get going. Cleetus McFarland is second, and here comes LS George in third.
LS George, that 3 car got a great restart. Here goes Cleetus McFarland all over the bumper. Kevin Smith down the back straightaway. Kevin pulls away by about a half a car.
Not coming here to run second tonight. The lights are blaring out on the front of the field as Cleetus looks to the inside of KSR for the lead. Down they go into turns 1 and 2. Tonight.
We've seen the helmet throw. Cleetus, if you're going to throw it, make sure you're accurate. Make sure you're accurate.
Here comes the field coming by the start-finish line. I think we know who Cleetus has got his eye on. He tosses the helmet and connects.
This may be the first time I have seen a driver dump a driver and then get out and throw his helmet at the driver he dumped.
Yeah,
This would be a first.
that would be a first. And no offense to Cleetus, I'm going to give the Tony helmet throw a little bit of a better grade than that one. That's a nice helmet, though. You don't want to break that. He's got some money invested in that one. But he's gonna check underneath, make sure everything's still good. Going to climb back in. Over here, Larry, 7 to go.
I don't know if Cleetus uses a spotter, but a spotter could have made dividends right there by helping him time this restart.
Here we go. Lights are out. We're ready to go back green. And Cleetus on the bottom.
That put a whole new meaning to jump the restart.
Oh, my goodness. All the way from third to fifth. I'd be curious to see the flag stand on this one. Cars up into the wall. It's Greg Biffle. And that one is not going to pop out. And Biffle is done. Down Biffle there gets taken out. The line, 5 laps remaining. Racetrack open. LS George looks to make a move, but Ron didn't realize he was there. They made contact. Continue on though. Zach Walker on the outside, trying to get around the 3 of LS George. Brett with TFI Speed is slow on the front stretch, and the yellow flag is out. Yellow flag on the inside, and Travis Pastrana going to restart to the outside. Pastrana's never won any of these Cleetus McFarland races. Could he be the winner of the inaugural
pick right when the race
New
is
England
gonna start.
900? We're going to find out here in 5 laps. LS George right on the back bumper of Kevin Smith, and Kevin again gets a great jump and a great restart. He's going to pull away from Pastrana. Pastrana's going to try to block the advance of LS George down on the bottom. Zach Walker going to walk up the track just a little bit as Cleetus goes side by side with Jack Stanton Smith.
Either Kevin Smith gets really good restarts, or everybody else gets bad restarts, because he pulls away on every single one of them, and there's been plenty of them.
My first question to Kevin would be, what are you doing on these restarts differently than everybody else? And I don't know if he'd want to tell his secret. That last time by, Cleetus and Jack Stanton gave a little contact down at 3 and 4. They're going to be the same at 1 and 2. Pastrana went way up the racetrack. That opens the door. Here comes LS George to second.
That almost opened the door for Zach Walker to get third away. Yeah, they restart in first gear, and then they shift to second, and that's what they race in second gear.
LS George, remember, he was your fast qualifier earlier tonight, but had to start all the way at the tail end of the field. And he has somehow, some way, survived all the carnage and all the chaos, and currently rides in second with less than 3 laps remaining. This next time by, we're going to see 2 laps to go.
Kevin Smith is saying that he's pulling away now to a good 5, 6, 7 calling lead. Guys, let's try to get these last 2 laps in.
Kevin Smith is former winner of the Prix back in 2023. Here goes Pastrana sending it now. I'm curious to see which drivers still have that boost lock at the end. It's when and where can they use it. Coming out of turn number 4, the white flag waves for the 78 of Kevin Smith.
Pastrana has taken over that second place.
Down to the bottom, trying to give that second spot away. The driver of number 78 in to start tonight in a backup car. Works his way through turns 3 and 4 for the final time. The winner of the inaugural New England 900 is Kevin Smith from KSR. He holds off the 198 of Travis Pastrana in second. Third goes to LS George. Zach Walker in 4th. And rounding out the top 5 is the number 69 of Jack Stanton. What a race, what a battle. Kevin Smith overcomes all the adversity, getting spun around 2 different times, able to hang on to the race lead, and Kevin Smith is going to get to celebrate the win here at Stafford Motor Speedway, winning the inaugural New England 900.
One of Cleetus' guys. He 2 cars, he does fabrication work for Cleetus. Then the guy.
Now his 5th win, 2 wins in the Danger Ranger, a Freedom 500 crown, an Indy 800 crown, and now the New England 900 belongs to KSR as he is burning it down on the front stretch of Stafford Motor Speedway.
And oh, by the way,
Hi, Stafford.
I thought it was just going to be right. That's the race finished.
age, cause we sip in the fast lane.